Hello everyone, welcome to the Educon Community DBMS learning series. Today we will learn about the database schema and database instance, relational schema and relational instance, then determining keys and primary key of a relationship set. So the first one is database schema. So it is a logical design of the database, and database instance is a snapshot of the data in the database at a given instant of time. So the next part is relational schema, which consists of a list of attributes and their corresponding domains. And the last one is relational instance. So it corresponds to the programming language nation of value of a variable. So the next thing is determining keys. Okay, determining keys. So uh, if a relational database schema is based on tables derived from the entity relationship schema, means ER schema, then it is possible to determine the primary key for a relational schema from the primary keys of the entity or relationship sets from which the schema is derived. So the first one is strong entity sets. So here the primary key of the entity set becomes the primary key of the relation, and the weak entity sets is the primary key of the table, and thus the relation corresponding to a weak entity set consists of the union of the primary key of the strong entity set and the determinator of the weak entity set. Okay, so the next thing is primary key of relationship set. So let R be a relationship set involving entity sets of E1, E2, dot 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 En. Okay, so if R has no attributes associated with it, then the set of then the set of attributes means primary key of E1 union of primary key of E2. In this way, it will be continuous union of primary key of En. Okay, describes an individual relationship in set R. So if the relationship set R has attributes, so relationship R has attributes, attributes are A1, A2, in this way AN. Okay, associated with it. Then the set of attributes primary key of then set of attributes, these are the set of attributes, then primary key of E1 union of primary key of E2, in this way union of primary key of En. Okay, so uh, this describes an individual relationship in set R. In both the above cases, the set of attributes and primary key means primary key of E1, E2 in the En forms a super key. Means in this combination, this will create the super key. So the collection of primary key or set of primary keys is mainly known as the super key here. Okay, so hence the union of the primary keys. So we conclude that the union of the primary keys of the related entity sets become a super key of the relation. And if the relationship is many to many, this super key is also the primary key. And the structure of the primary key for the relationship set depends on the mapping cardinality of the relationship sets. So, so we do it as case one. Case one is relation is many to many. Okay, many to many. So here the primary key of the relation consists of the primary keys of the related entity set. Okay, primary key of the relation consists of the primary keys of the related entity set. Clear? Next one is case 2. It is the relation is many to one, many to one, from suppose A to B, means A, B are entity sets. So then the primary key of the relation is the primary key of A. Here primary key is a primary key of A, means primary key of many side. Okay, many side. Here primary keys of related entity set. Okay, and last one is case 3. Here case 3 is relation is 1 to 1, 1 to 1. So the primary key of the relation is either one, either one, either one of the primary key, is or is. So notable is generated for the relationship set linking a weak entity set to the corresponding strong entity set. In the next part, we'll do the foreign key or FK. So foreign key means a relation schema, say R1, derived from an entity relationship schema may include among its attributes the primary key of another relation schema, say R2. And this attribute is called a foreign key from R1 referencing R2. Okay, the relation R1 is called the referencing relation of the foreign key dependency, and R2 is called the referenced relation. It is a referencing relation of the foreign key, and it is R2 is referenced relation of foreign key. Okay, so now I will draw an ER diagram in such a way. Suppose so go to the next page. So suppose an entity is account. Okay, and it is account. So its attributes are suppose account number, and another attribute is suppose balance. Okay, and partially dependent. Suppose it is another entity, that is branch, and the relation is account branch. Suppose account branch. Okay, so the attributes are here. Branch name, attributes are branch name. Second one is branch city. Okay, and this is suppose assets. Okay, clear? So the attribute branch name is the account schema, means the branch name in the account schema, means here branch name in the account schema, not primary key. Here branch name in the account schema is the foreign key. So here branch name in means account schema, means account table. Account schema is foreign key from account schema, referencing branch schema, since branch name is the primary key of the branch schema. Okay, and yes, branch name is the primary key. Branch name is the primary key of branch schema. So branch name is the here foreign key of account schema. So a database schema along with primary key and foreign key dependencies can be depicted pictorially by schema diagrams. And the schema diagram for our banking enterprise, each relation appears as a box with the attributes like as I'm doing, like suppose it is the branch table. These are the attributes whose branch name, it is branch city, and the next one is assets. Okay, and next one is account. So it is account, and the attributes are account number and branch name, and next one is balance. Okay, so it is the primary key of branch, and it is the and this branch name is the foreign key of account schema. So the next table can be as loan. So loan number. Okay, loan number, and then branch name, amount. So the next one can be the depositor. Okay, so it is customer name and account number. Okay, so can be borrower. Here also customer name and loan number. And the last one is of customer. Okay, so customer name and customer city and customer street. So this is okay. So so this can be depicted pictorially by this schema diagrams, and this figure shows the schema diagram for our banking enterprise, and each relation appears as a box with the attributes listed inside it and relation name above it. And if there are primary key attributes, a horizontal line crosses the body, and with the primary key attributes like this here. And foreign key dependencies appear as arrow, like in this way. Here, branch name is the um, um, uh, foreign key of loan and also for the account schema, and branch name is the primary key for the branch. So this arrow from the foreign key attributes of the referencing relation to the primary key of the referenced relation. Um, so this is the referenced relation according to the branch name, and it is the referencing. So thanks for watching. Do like, share, and subscribe.